Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Somnium Files NirvanA initiative. It is the second game in the Somnium Files saga, and in it we get to play as the adoptive daughter of the protagonist of the first game. A Strange Tale, Converge, Chapter 0. Hey.
Where am I?
Ryuki.
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
I thought we played as her. Why are we playing as this dude? There's the story shit, and here we have the flowchart. Okay, so there are two protagonists, neat. And of course, like many Chunsoft games, or at least the Zero Escape Saga, there are multiple endings. Multiple branching paths and twisting turns and plot twists. But there will be plot twists, so we will see. Okay, so his partner is named Tama. Let's see who that's.
Just resting or staying the night?
Oh, so that's Tama.
Cause? Yeah, let's... Worried about money? Talking about business. I know you're working hard. How about working at Matsushita Diner or Brahmin? I hear they're both struggling to find people. If you're a woman, you can work at Sunfish Pocket.
I guess Sunfish Pocket was a place in the first game.
I hear the pay is good. If you're a man, why not? If that guy can do it, so can you.
Hey, Mel.
Tama, let's talk about something normal for once.
Oh, so vanilla kinks then? Sure, we can talk about that. Worried about health? Ah. Are you insured? Are you sick?
You know what is.
That must be rough. Just to confirm, you're a man, right?
Unfortunately.
You have a thingy between your legs or not? I
meant
have
the
some
other
good
thing.
medicine for you. It's a liquid. Put it on a Q-tip and put it in the hole. I think that'll make it better.
I don't even want to know what she's getting at.
Oh, I was talking about your nose.
Oh, okay. What's Sukomi feel like? I don't even know what Sukomi is. Okay. Tamagotchi. Yeah, pretty much. What's up, boss? So, alright.
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about? Just press the button already. You see that button on the push it, and you get to answer the question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out.
I played Final Fantasy XIV, and they have the, you know, Ratsahan, and that's obviously based off of India. So, it has to be something similar to Mansuya, at least. Probably isn't exactly Mansuya, but, you know.
That's the answer button for the quiz. Why don't you press?
Tama, you mean this button?
No, the other button, dumbass.
You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
And yes, that's Tama's, physical form.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And
Team
your
Popo.
answer is...
Playing against our police. Well, technically, anyways. Not physically.
That is correct! The answer is Gandharva. Team Popo
Obviously,
gets 10
Don
points
Harvest
for the
what
correct
the
answer.
Mansuya gods were based off
Good
of.
job, Ryuki. Keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Oh, great, there's more of them.
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Breaking the fourth wall instantly.
Who was that?
Hey, boss.
Yes.
Yes.
You think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me.
Not really.
The questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
Oh, good. Boss is
Don't
so
understand
weird.
what you're saying.
That's not disturbing at all.
Hurry now. This is the Face-to-Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live. Have you The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
Not really.
Oh,
I'm aware of the
Team
old
Popo
ones.
presses the button. But before I want you to take this question very serious. The new Cyclops serial killings. The incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar?
I'm familiar with what the old
This
ones were
will
like.
too long if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
Oh, that's fair.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other.
I already have a fake eye, so probably already did.
So please, just
What?
tell me honestly.
I
Are
didn't go
you
to-
familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
So, yeah. It's complicated to
Are
explain.
you sure? Let's give you a simple test, just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name. First,
Someone was shot in the leg. Who was it? Was it Iris? Maybe it was theirs. I don't think Mizuki was shot. No,
sorry.
really.
Are you sure you really? Well, even if you didn't.
It has no effect on how you progress.
It won't spoil the fun either, so don't worry.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last.
That's
Are
dumb.
you ready?
Who the fuck got shot in the leg
A
then?
precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these are they
Really? Truly? Real?
I can't remember who got shot. Like, what kind of question is that? Like, oh, in the ending of the real ending of Somnium, who got shot? Like, fuck if I know.
It can't be.
Who remembers that kind of shit?
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I can't fucking remember who got shot. I mean, it's been a while since I played the first game, but, like, what kind of question is that? Who got shot in the fucking leg during the end of the first game? Like, how am I supposed to remember that shit? Such a random fucking question. Hey, Mizuki.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response.
Hey,
3
Aiba.
o'clock. Distance
Good
of
to see you again.
315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Now enjoy a sniper. Also still using a pipe, huh?
Iva, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
I don't see anyone. Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from the...
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it.
What? Also, Aiba's room. Hey, Aiba.
Welcome to my room. If it looks good on Tama, it'll look good on me.
Look at me. I'm gonna take pics of food and post them on social media.
That's crush. That's
Mizuki.
cringe.
Enough with the typical teenage behavior. Worried about relationships. Anything wrong back home?
No, that's not true.
Something happened with your partner? I can see how that would be difficult. I'd like to say do as you please, but you are in some trouble. First, don't apologize right away. If you keep doing that, others won't apologize to you. But on the other hand, do not be too stubborn. You will lose friends if you get in a fight. You need to find a sweet spot. Listen, it's negotiation. Show that you are willing to meet halfway. But ultimately, you need to secure some kind of advantage for yourself. In negotiation, you need to keep your cool. You cannot get emotional. You need to talk things through logically. Nurture dependence. That being said, it does not matter to me.
Fair enough, Aiba. Fair enough.
Why else would another girl target me?
Because you're sneaking in.
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know?
Oh, yeah, but
That's
no.
why other girls don't like me much.
Sure.
I'm fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
Rude.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a... You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious.
Got it.
Good old pistol system again.
Okay, it's
I will display to take aim and pull...
on it. What's with the skull?
Gar.
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly,
to check out.
There's something there.
Yes.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's... the left half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita. The right half of his body.
What the hell? That's new. Guess he went half
Ryuki,
and
what's
half.
wrong? Pull yourself together.
Not sorry for that joke. Oh hey,
Boss,
regular old Mizuki
where am I?
Don't tell me you
and
were
the
sleeping.
Iris and those
Who
goons.
falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just happen to scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go. Next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
Yin Yang. Obviously.
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh. Afraid of free. So this was live. This wasn't a real event. That's weird. Present. But how did that happen? Also afraid of free. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What's up, boss? About that.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene. Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Mizuki until 7 years ago. Mizuki's adopted father. Back then, I was Date's partner in investigations. Yes, I know that. I wonder what happened to him.
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
No, I had no idea.
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case especially. I saw it too, 6 years ago.
Right, you were there.
Studio Devaita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time.
Half body.
The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two.
Oh, really? I had no
The
idea.
culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown, 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find—
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Of course not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
No.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field. Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes. Fine, but promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
I can't promise that.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud
Boss
and clear.
man.
Do you?
Probably not. She's my direct superior now. She can't have, oh, okay, not direct before, but still.
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. I don't even have to ask about you. You're Mizuki Okiura, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sekiba High, the all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okiura is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
Back it? Oh, back. Cool.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering. I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Fuck you too.
Abyss is a particularly special organization.
Top secret, in fact.
Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
That's one way to put it. How many legs do you like? What kind of question is that?
Wow, I'm honored that you'd ask.
Hey, it's the same inspector from the first game.
My name is Kagami.
What?
Kagami, huh? It's nice to meet you, Kagami.
It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
What was your name? It does name already, I don't need to kick him.
Hey, what's your name again? Hey, hello? I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name. I've finished gathering DNA
That was a
samples.
running joke in the first game, too.
It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly. Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him.
Company, IT company CEO.
He was famous until he passed away.
6 years ago.
Even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Who are you again?
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
How's that a good thing?
In a good way? Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh.
True.
Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
What was his name again?
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
It's snowing, but...
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been...
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived.
Uh-huh.
Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However...
There's no footprints.
There aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Weird.
How did the body...
Better question is, how did it happen? Coloration?
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground, or...
Were displaced through time and space somehow?
They teleported here.
Teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Too late.
Weird though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago.
As far as we know.
But the body shows
yeah,
up now?
But still. All half of it.
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
What's his name again? The joke never gets old. Okay, can gets old, but that's not the point. Come on. There we go. Sorry. Oh, enter. I thought it said sit, and I'm like, they sit in the entrance? That'd be weird. But, okay, time to check the booty.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
No, I just clicked that button to be a smartass.
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You know where the right half of the body
You
went.
could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
Giggity.
In that case, how's this?
There is some other half.
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
No shit.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
How is that possible?
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
That's not the problem.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
That is physically impossible.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level. There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
That's still not really explainable.
That's definitely Jin Furoe.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Afraid to free.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous, and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
How does that work?
Haven't found anything yet. Though there is something I didn't find, that's...
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
Magic.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
She was 12 at the time, asshole.
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit?
There is one more of the masked woman who shot at us earlier.
True.
Who could this person of interest be? And why?
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Divita, and now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today.
It doesn't add
Which
up.
means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Hey, Aiba.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
No, she just matched. I just said Aiba for fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Sorry for the delayed introduction, but I'm Aiba. Also short for Artificial Intelligence Ball. Or eyeball. I'm a high-tech eyeball. Blah, blah, blah.
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings. There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
That is physically impossible.
I, of course, did consider it a possibility, but both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results. What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
Yep, but his brain was bisected. Along with the rest of his body.
You think they might have sewn the body back together?
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Nah, that's not a problem.
I have no idea what's going on.
Hello.
This case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
No shit.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
I mean, this case isn't the same as the one from the first game. Not exactly, anyways. I'm sure they're connected somehow.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point.
That's weird.
And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Oh, we're going to Golden Yokocho. I might see that colorful bar owner. Not gonna say anything else because you'll just have to see them for yourself. Alright.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show.
Oh, Ma. Yep. Ma is the person I was talking about.
Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
He flaked on
Boss tried to go home.
her. Yeah, because it's weird because her name's Ma.
But the show's
she's a
staff
drag queen.
stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she's
she called
trying.
up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
I know, right?
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to. There's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. You might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor. Represented the... young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Very good question. Hey, it's,
I'm just an inspector. Why would you want to know my name?
We're both going after the culprit together. I'd like to get to know you.
Wow, what an honor coming from someone from Abyss. My name is Kagami.
I see. Kagami. Got it.
It's Kagami. K-A-G-A-M-I. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami.
What was it again?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Nope.
Oh, right. I remember now. You're Mr. Oshimambe, aren't you?
Oshimambe? That's not even close. Even in kanji.
It's not even close. Jin Furue? Yes, I actually follow him on Twitter.
Twitter.
He cuts through all the
Didn't even
BS of
try
the
with
modern
that.
world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way. Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Yeah, she's used to it.
Fine. I've seen worse.
It's true.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
She has seen a lot worse. I'm
Well,
guessing
there
this
you
time
have
one.
it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
40 hours? How did it get here?
Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Thank you for the math.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
That's
Thinner
doesn't
than
make any
paper?
sense.
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
Is there?
What's the structure of the molecules themselves have been cut? What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed.
So this is gonna be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this. Like, among scientific bonds, there is the intermolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond. Blah blah blah, math, science, something. Fray to free.
Free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Okay then.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What?
That's strange.
What? You got a problem with that?
You got any anger issues?
Not at all.
Our question is how it got here in the middle of a show without anyone hearing, seeing, or anything. Hey, Iris.
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started.
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November.
It's been a lot longer than that since the first game came out.
Reports.
Yeah, so
I
I
know
know
that's
enough
how
about
that
what
works
happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops killings are not related. That is just a hunch. Talk about Julie in the end.
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world, but only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
Iris coming up with weird shit as always.
Jeez.
The weird shit is normal in this game.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know.
Yeah, but he's yours.
Got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Magura right now, pouring some ponzu on that rake of chick's fat thighs. Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Nerd!
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down.
That doesn't sound right.
When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask.
Moma.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
That's a good question, actually.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name.
Yeah, that guy.
He was one of our members until just recently.
Why?
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet.
Ironic for the Yakuza.
He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere. Anyway, it's real fuck. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
I'd be impressed if you could.
That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this.
Oh yeah, Tessa.
Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Iris's, kind of idol name is Aset, so everyone calls her Tessa.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you, though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Yeah, I know not all Yakuza are traditional criminals, but, like, it's basically the Japanese mafia. And the Yakuza in this game are slightly, you know, respectable. They have their quirks, but, you know, they're not bad guys. Not, well, they are technically bad guys being Yakuza, but you know what I mean. They're good guys to be.
Unfortunately, nothing yet.
I was more comparing them to the Italian mafia, but sure.
HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
In this game series, anything's possible.
No?
What do you mean, no? It's very possible.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old.
So that would mean he's 29 at the time of,
Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades in an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boz.
Does she look like a cougar?
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance?
I mean, Boss is kind of a MILF, but she's not a cougar.
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
Tama, this is not the time for the birds and the bees.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Plus, that'd be weird.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Jesus, it's just a question, dude.
Yeah.
Oops. Looks like he's just sitting there for me.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere?
No, we're just all blind until he fucking happened to be there when the lights turned on. And yes, the bird girls and the bee girls and the harpies, as you would say if you're into that stuff.
It's
I'm
all
totally
right
not.
now, because I am here. Half might.
Sorry, I needed a few seconds to process how cringe that was. Also, that's not something to brag about. Half might is worse than... that was such a... I hate that I get that reference.
Half for all. We are full-time heroes.
Would it be halftime heroes to go with the joke?
Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Are any of us, let's be honest. Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Just like Aiba with Kaname Date. But seriously, a fucking My Hero Academia reference.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
I guess.
He's missing one of his back teeth.
That's weird.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root.
Seems like there's a new modus operandi.
Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
It's kind of like how they removed the left eyeball of victims of the Cyclops killer. Like there was a reason for that. There's clearly not a reason for this one though, right?
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition.
Let me guess, Jin Furue.
Jin Furue.
Furue.
49 years old. The CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd.
I could have guessed that was Jin Furue. It's not like someone said Jin Furue like 50 times
He's
now.
also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
No. I like bad puns, but come on.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head.
It's like someone stuck a big rod in and...
It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
I hate hematoma.
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Yeah, fair.
Someone hit him from behind?
Would you prefer I cut you in half, though? Though, given how small you are, that wouldn't leave much to be.
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself.
That's weird.
And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
Well, you think bisecting someone would kill them? Are you some kind of weirdo to
There are
assume
no
that?
other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
And if you got a quart lean in half, you get a pint lean. if you combine two half leans, would it be a gallon lean? Joke was bad. Okay, what else is there to do? I gotta talk to this guy.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kamechi, I think.
That's his stage name, of course.
What does Dude
His
Kobold
real
from the
name
Trench
is
Coat have to do?
Minaharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Ouch.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
You know what, Tom? I am not enjoying your attitude right now. Also, why does your physical form have boobs?
What do you know about comedians?
What do you know about comedians?
Listen, comedians
I mean, you
are
are.
all doing their best so they can bring people joy.
Not exactly. If that were the case, Amy Schumer wouldn't be a comedian.
And here you are, just...
Boo.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I've known Tom for over half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I've only known her for like... How long have we been streaming? Like 40 minutes now.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki?
Why is your head a cube? Like, is that a physical defect?
This is Studio Dvaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, normally. That kind of thing.
So, clearly your head is literally a cube. Or, I guess it's more of a rectangular person. Some common mask type that has a realistic mouth moving when you talk? Because I doubt it. Or is that just a reference and it actually
is? Did you really
like
not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
Does anyone understand what they're getting into when they do game shows?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Yeah, no,
well, the title of our show is right there.
Face to Face.
Face to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world, tuning in on the internet is in shock right now.
Imagine they're shocked 6 years from now. When, you know, the other hat is found.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
I'm guessing YouTube?
Yes, the video streaming site.
Wow.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Of course it was.
Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Jeez, she has such a tude. Aiba wasn't that prudish. Okay. That's weird. Definitely nothing this weird from the first game. Well, not like, you know, this, but there was weird shit in the first game. This is new. Huh.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Sorry, yeah. That would make sense considering the, it was rather stroby. Oh boy. Anybody speak kanji? Because I don't. Maybe he has epilepsy too. He just had a seizure and reverted to his usual language of kanji. Which, I have no idea what he just said.
Are you okay?
Of course, for all I know, he was probably just splattering nonsense.
Yeah, I'm
Splattering,
fine.
not splattering.
Don't worry about me.
Just had a mild seizure. Nothing weird or bad. And the body exploded. Nice. Well, that's not good. You know, something tells me your bodies don't normally spontaneously combust like that. Team Zero Escape, yes, it's by the same people who made Zero Escape, presents... I'm sorry, did Konami just shoot him? Why does Konami have the hair? You might want to look away for this because of the, yeah. That's me. The Somnium Files, NirvanA Initiative. NirvanA? Alright. Okay, it's over. The flashy intro.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Hey, Ryuki. Hey, an Indian.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god.
Yep.
Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Okay.
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
Kanji stream, to my knowledge, means 42. So, he was basically just saying 42 over and over. At least I know that in, like, not Guardians of the Galaxy, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What?
Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a side part, please.
Oh good, he's drunk. Oh. So it was a math equation. Sort of. That's a weird thing to have a seizure about. Wonder what the context for it is.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
He's drunk off his ass. Well, I mean, 42 in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was the meaning of life. So it might just be a reference to that. But it could also mean something to the case.
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Wink syncing.
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
Manja toppings. I don't fucking know. Manja. Yep, he's drunk off his ass.
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Geni, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
Oh. The guy I saw in the intro who looked kind of violent.
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
I don't remember anyone like that.
Yeah. Geni is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. But where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
That's weird.
Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related.
No shit.
If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
Kaname Date.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
played backwards. Some gibberish. He said equal to get a life. He's nice.
This is futile, Mizuki.
What is
Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
Yeah, red herrings are a big thing in this game.
In fairness,
This
the
games
reason
in
he's
general.
like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
And it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
His own sake.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off.
Well, that's boring.
What will you do?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll sync with him.
Didn't you just say you didn't want to do that?
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up.
Wake up, wake up. Put the balls on, wake up, wake up. Wake up.
Hey, I said wake up. Oh, look, a porno mag.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki.
That's
I
ironic.
suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Yeah, he was a bit of a pervert.
Come on, big brother. Wake up. Wake up.
I won't hear that in Japanese because I just want to imagine her saying, Oni-chan!
If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
Well, that's a weird flex.
Right down the middle.
Ew. I guess he is a bit of a pervert. Just not, you know... Yeah. This HQ. Sink, voila, main. Welcome to the main brunt of this game. Sinking. Why it's called the Somnium files. Hey, Pewter. Fuda Amonoma. Everyone calls him Pewter. Because he's shit. Pure shit. That was a Family Guy reference. But like me, he's a member of Abyss. Genius engineer who manages the sync system and other machines. He's also Abyss creator and takes care of her maintenance. Alright. Go ahead, take a nice little nap. I'll talk to you later. Where's Boost?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
No, I did.
Did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about.
Fair
She's
enough.
probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
I did not need that mental image.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago.
Yes, we
The other
went
half
over
was
that.
found at the stadium today, correct?
Yes.
The corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today.
Still doesn't make any
No
sense.
signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago.
They managed to do that before he spontaneously
The
combusted.
base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found.
That's
A
convenient.
100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th.
Sus.
What could it mean?
It means there's no reason to think too much into it.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
You can imagine that there might be some problems since he's, you know, drunk off his
Would
ass.
it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and...
My left eye.
left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
That was a bad joke, and you know it. That explains how she has eyeball.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case.
Too late for
I have
that.
a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sink, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started.
It's not her first sinking, anyways. She did its own for
6 years ago. Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
Hopefully. Though something tells me we won't get the full picture. That'd be too easy for the first case.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time sinking, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Into the brain, though, wait, the wrong series. That was even into a brain, so.
Resist all out your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
God damn it, Aiba.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Fringy.
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Giggity.
No, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
This is the investigation room. The interrogation room, I mean.
Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure.
no shit.
Would you like a refresher?
No, I'm pretty sure I get.
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains sinks and Somnia comprehensively.
Yes, Somnia, Damia.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
No.
There's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything...
Somnium scan! Activate!
Shocking. Kaboom bees. Mental luck 1. Mental luck 2. Mental luck 3. Okay. 3 mental locks. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. Okay.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium...
So I gotta unlock?
Correct. By doing so, you can... The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but
Okay. First of all... I bet there's gonna be a split path.
a folding chair. Same as the kind in the
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh! What?
Ryuki,
Mizuki.
Uh-huh. So there are two.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a According to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault, you can be punished. For abuse of authority.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get.
Wake up!
Screw it! Get.
Iva, that's enough! You're violating Criminal Law Entry 195.
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, doesn't want to see you like this. Just let it all out. It will make you feel better.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki! You can atone for your sins, and when we are done here, we can visit her grave.
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please, stop!
Iva?
Well, that was explosive.
Iva, you okay?
Yeah, it just got
That blue thing. Is it...
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
What?
Interesting.
Is this? It's a reverse sync. What?
How's
Ryuki's
that?
consciousness is flowing.
The hell? Well, this is different. Interesting. Tama.
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
Remind them of...
What is this?
Interesting.
The culprit's name. I don't know.
Intrusion thwarted.
I wonder if you could. Probably a plot twist. Different ending if you get
We've
that.
defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind, but for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good.
Okay. Oh, this is different. Okay. So that lock is if you know the name. But since I don't know the name...
This place
I assume
is...
knowing the name is the true path.
It's the cathedral.
Maybe.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
We'll just have to see.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Interesting.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain in Somnia for 6
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
for some reason or another. The passage of time in the interrogation room was slower, but that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within...
While I remain still, time almost stops. But
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear, that Pewter is like a tech god.
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
I know, right?
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation.
Yeah. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
That's a lie.
Oh? What's this? We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn. We need to find a way out of here. A brazier. It is not getting bigger or...
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire... Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better by searching more. The key will be updated and information...
So the more I search, the...
Interesting. Shadows are...
It's a torch. Breathe in what?
The torch.
What do you mean, duh?
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Interesting. The shadows are always missing a certain aspect.
A brazier. It looks like a normal...
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on.
Okay. What?
So it's fire.
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a prop. These shadows are usually heavily affected, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable...
Makes sense.
A brazier.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish...
Let's try something that doesn't normal...
All right, suck...
I do have a...
Ow.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
Huh? Huh? Deja vu?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
Nice.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we can... Alright, if you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Damn it!
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Oh, that should be interesting. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to blank and blank.
It's a bottle of brandy. Why do you want me to puke?
I thought it might help you remember when Ryuki puked. So?
No. Though I am starting to taste something sour.
I bet you can taste sour?
Anyway, this is pointless.
He's holding on to his regrets.
Oh, yay! I got a timey!
You know what a timey...
It's like...
For the most part, timey is a material capable of... By using this, you can slow down or speed up time.
I invented it!
You go, Pewter.
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use... It's brandy. If you say...
Wow, that's how you're gonna drink it?
Woo! Oh, I'm feeling good. It's me, Aiba.
You okay?
Mizuki, can you pet me?
Pet you?
Pet me! Pet me till I explode!
Aiba's bugging out.
If you don't pet me, I'm going to self-destruct. Okay?
Aiba, you're scaring me. Jeez. I should have never told you to do that.
Burdened by the way what happened in the past. Okay.
An evolver is floating. Which method do you want to try?
You don't have any...
I do. Above all else, I believe in...
in that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Giggly.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job.
Oh.
Ryuki!
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. I'm dying.
Explosion.
Are these feet?
No, they're beat.
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever.
Interesting.
Let's chase after Ryuki.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
This again.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break...
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki. Hey,
I can't forget about what I did.
Pet him.
Boys love it when you do that.
But I am not very adept at
That makes it even...
I do not understand... Pet. Do not be so hard on yourself.
Quit being so shy. Put your heart into it.
Fine. Pet.
Stop, you're gonna...
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow.
That must be the shadow.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, don't encourage.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Just rest. Take some time.
No, which is why I needed to do something.
All right.
No, never!
Well, he seems fine. Okay.
There's no going back.
No
What
shit.
is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
Life.
This police ID is...
What?
Ryuki!
That's...
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Blood.
Well, this is weird.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
Interesting. Wonder who the culprit was. Determination. Clear Ryuki's Somnium. Dispossessed. It's a one-way mirror. Okay. Interesting. So,
Who are you again? It's not bikini. It's not zucchini either.
Mizuki.
Oh, I remember. It's Mizuki.
Looks like he hasn't sobered up yet.
Shocking.
I'm not leaving until you give me answers, so quit messing around. You probably weren't listening to me at Brahmin, so I'll say it again.
No need. Tama told me earlier. Jin Furue's other half was found, but the body was alive until noon today. You wanna know how? It's simple. Jin's left half flew here. It flew through time from the world 6 years ago.
What are you talking about? Ryuki, I looked inside your mind.
I know. You synced with me, didn't you?
Who was that
That person?
The person who was reaching out to you at the end of the Somnium. Tell me, something happened 6 years ago that I don't know about.
You really wanna know?
Yeah,
You could be putting yourself in danger.
I'm not afraid.
Too late for that.
Fine. Then I'll tell you. But I'm sure there's no need to explain what happened on February 10th, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I was...
Alright. Then I'll start from the part you don't know about. The day after the incident. February 11th.
anyone imagines, Ryuki Chapter 1. Basic HQ. 6 years ago. Interesting. Oh, hey, Konami.
What's up, Ryuki?
Mr. Date.
Still not sure why you look like that. I'm going to call this the end, and next time we will continue from here and see what it has to offer. Anyways, have a good